what you call annual assessment for Form 3, some of the school. So you can use, we already done so much revision, right? Covering the format of PT3. So for maths only, I will try to focus more on the chapters that you are going to carry forward in your Form 4 and Form 5. Remember that your mathematics for your SPM, SPM I'm talking about Form 4 and Form 5. It is not covering just Form 4 and Form 5. No. It is covering Form 2, Form 3, Form 4 and Form 5. Only mathematics like that. Okay, so a few chapters. What are the chapters? Like the chapters I put breakdown here, like circle, uh, loci in 2 dimension, and then the consumer maths, and your circle got two type of topic, your Form 3 circle and your Form 2 circle. Form 2 circle for your paper 2, Form 3 circle is your paper 1. The paper 1 I cover later on. So I'm trying to covering the chapters that will be useful in your year-end assessment and also in your next year Form 4. Alright, come, let's start today's class. Okay, so for the circle, for circle, basically we have two type of formula only. This formula must remember, because the circle later in your mathematics Form 4, Form 5 you don't have, but in your maths you will having this. Okay, in your maths you will having this. This Form 2 maths circle will carry forward in your Form 4 and Form 5. Remember that. Okay, so there are two type of formula. First, we want to calculate the circumference. It is 2 pi r. Okay, 2 pi r, or you also can use pi diameter, because you see the formula carefully here. 2 times radius. ரெண்டு வாட்டி ரேடியஸ்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? ரெண்டு வாட்டி ரேடியஸ்னா ஓகே diameter னு அர்த்தம். Okay. Example, this is your center. So this is your R. This is another R. 2 times R is actually equal to diameter. That's why you also can use pi diameter or 2 pi R for circumference. Okay, circumference na ukur lilik lah perimeter of your circle. Okay. So sector guanga. Sector is a part of the sorry, not sector. This is what we call as a arc. Arc is what? A part of circumference. A part of circumference. Circumference-லேந்து ஒரு பகுதி, sebahagian daripada circumference. Apa yang dimasukkan a part of? Out of 360, the whole circle, how many degree? That's why the formula will be, the length of arc will be pi over 360 times 2 pi r. You want to calculate the whole thing, just 2 pi r. If you want to calculate the arc only, you take the angle subtended at the center divided by 360 multiply 2 pi r. A part of circumference. A part means theta over 360. Circumference means 2 pi r. Okay, for the circle, for the area part, the whole circle, the area is pi r square. The pi you must refer every time in the question. They will tell you, you either use 22 over 7 or 3.142. Okay, if the question never tell you anything, you use anything also is okay one. Okay, I will prefer you to take the fraction. If the question already tell you use 3.142, you must use this one. Okay, similarly, sector na enadhu? Sector na a part of the circle. So area of sector is a part of the area of circle lah. So theta over 360 times pi r square. Okay, so basically ada dua formula saja, 2 pi r square. This is for length, this one for the area. That is the difference. Okay, so we're gonna calculate a few questions here. These questions all is set by the Sabah panel team. Sabah oda panel team set பண்ணிருக்காங்க இந்த questions-லாம். So the Sabah teachers lah. So it will be kind of keep out a little bit. Uh, okay, so let us try a few questions together first. Okay, we go to page 12, question number 1. Okay, Abu wants to buy a coil of wire to build a fence around his garden. He want to buy a coil of wire to build a fence around his garden. Kalau soalan dia tentang fence, biasanya perimeter lah. Fence na என்ன அர்த்தம்? வேலி அடிக்கிறது. Outside only we will fence. Okay? Around his garden. The shaded area in the diagram 1 show the area that need to be covered by the coil. This is the garden area lah. Okay, this is the garden. Okay. Use pi equal to 22 over 7. Calculate the total cost that Abu need to buy the coil if 1 meter of the coil is 2 ringgit 50 cent. The length of the area, what do you mean by that? The length of the, okay, let us read in the Bahasa Melayu. Panjang kawasan. Okay. Kawasan apa? Kawasan tersebut adalah 2 kali ganda daripada lebar. Okay, the length is 2 times its width. It's just fine. Okay, they tell you the length is 2 times its width. Okay, that was the clue given to us. Okay, from this we try to calculate. Okay, so we need to calculate the perimeter of the garden. Okay, so the length is 2 times the width. Length is 2 times the width. Okay, ini segi 4 tepat. Okay, this is an area, right? Okay, I think the whole area lah they meant. So this is your width. Remember, this is your width, this is your length. So your length is 2 times the width. Width is 10 meter, so 20 meter. Okay, so this one is 20 meter. Remember that your length is 20 meter. Okay, that was the first cracking lah. So this is a quadrant lah. இது வந்து ஒரு quadrant circle. Quadrant circle means circle வந்து we divide by 4, right? This 1/4 of the circle. How we can for sure we know? Okay, because they put here 90 degree. Whenever you see 90 degree, this is a quarter of the circle. Okay, so we need to know the length of arc here. Okay, let's say I label it as A, and I label this as a B, and I label this as a C, and this one as D. Okay, so we need to find all the respective length A, B, C, D. Okay, I think the B easily can be found because you see this one is a circle, right? Okay, this is a circle. Sorry, a quadrant circle. Okay, a quadrant circle. So if here is 10 means here also 10. Okay, should be the radius one. So B is 20 minus 10. So you get 10 meter. Okay, B is 20 minus 10. Okay, now let us calculate the other things. Okay, how to calculate the C and so on lah. Okay, they never give you any clue about C. Okay, we try to calculate the A length. A is, we want to calculate the length of arc. So it's 90 over 360, or in another occasion you can straight away put 1 over 4 times pi r, 2 pi r, because we are calculating the length. 2 pi dia berapa? 22 over 7 times the radius is 10. Okay, The radius is 10. So how much we will get this? Okay, let's calculate. Okay, I found ready my calculator. Okay, this one is 110 over 7. I get this. Okay, let me check again.
Sir, I get different, sir.
Get what?
I get 220 over 21.
220 over 21. ஆமாவா மறுபடியும் கணக்கு பண்ணி பாரு.
Wait, sir. Yeah, correct, sir.
Correct, huh? Okay. A is settled ready. Okay, now இந்த சியும் டியும் தான் மிச்சம் இருக்கு. I think okay, wait. The panjang kawasan tersebut adalah 2 kali ganda daripada lebarnya. Panjang kawasan mana? Kawasan yang perlu dipagar, is it? Because the other clues were not given to you. Okay, A and B already settled, but C and D, they never give you anything to do that. Okay, wait. Let me go through the question. Calculate the total cost. Okay. The length of the area. எந்த ஏரியாவை சொல்றாங்க? Kebun, is it? 10. Okay, this one is 10 for sure, we know. But D இல்லாம நம்மனால C செய்ய முடியாது. Because we can use Pythagoras theorem, but they never give anything here. That's the problem. Okay, add this information. Put 5 meter here. Okay, put 5 meter here. Okay, this is the part of the question. So I think there is some errata in this question. Errata means like a error lah, the misinformation here. Okay, if they, let's say we know this is 5 meter, this is 10 meters, then C could be calculated, D also to be calculated. D is 20, the whole thing is 20 what?
20 minus 5.
Yes, 20 minus 5, you get 15 meter. And for C we can use Pythagoras theorem lah. Yeah. So 5 square plus 10 square and then square root it.
12.
Okay.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, how that one 5, sir?
They miss information.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
They didn't give enough information. So I add this information now. Okay. I add this information 5 meter. Otherwise, this one cannot be solved. Okay. So 5 square plus 10 square and then
12.
square root. So square root 1 to 5, right? நிறைய பேர் என்ன பண்ணிடுவாங்கன்னா உடனே அவங்க சிம்பிளிஃபை பண்ணிடுவாங்க. Don't do that. நான் பாருங்க 110 over 7 உடனே I didn't simplify to 2 decimal place. Because when you simplified earlier, it might affect the final answer. Okay, now how to write the proper working? From here you will know how to write a proper working. Perimeter is equal to A plus B plus C plus D. So A is 110 over 7. B வந்து 10. C is square root 1 to 5. D adalah 15 meter. Okay. Try to sum up this. Baru you simplify to 2 decimal ke. We see the suitability here. So I'm getting 51 point something, right? 51.89.
Yeah, sir. 51.8946 அப்படி வந்துட்டே இருக்கு.
Yeah. Kamu 2 tempat je lah biasanya.
So
89
89.
meter. But the question is not asking perimeter. The question is asking how much. So we know 1 meter is 2 ringgit 50 cent. So kita darab sajalah. Total cost 51.89 meter. Kamu darab dengan berapa? 2 ringgit 50 sen. Okay.
129.73.
129.73. RM 129.73. Kalau kamu tersilap letak 74 pun tak apa juga. Dia ada range dia lah. Some people they simplified earlier here means they will get answer more than 51.89. So some marking scheme will accept, some won't. So it's always remember simplification only can be done at the end of the answer. Unless you don't have any choice, then only you simplify earlier. This one we still can write in a square root form. We can write in a fraction form. Jadi jangan simplify earlier. I see a lot of students, they simplify earlier. No, not like that. Okay. So this is the first question. We settle this. Okay. Now we go to the second question. Actually வந்து இந்த கொஸ்டின்ல நிறைய எரர் இருக்கு. அவங்க வந்து சொல்லணும் இது வந்து ஒரு குவாட்ரண்ட் சர்க்கிள்னு அவங்க சொல்லியிருக்கணும். அதுவே அவங்க சொல்லல. அது நான் உங்களுக்கு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணும்போது சொன்னேன். ஓகே. ஸோ கொஞ்சம் எரர் இருக்கலாம். ஏன்னா இது வந்து லாஸ்ட் இயர் மாடியூல். That means the KSSM new module lah. So they have lah little bit error here and there. It's okay. Kita maafkan dia. Baik. Kita pergi soalan 2. Okay. Baik. Diagram 2 show a piece of floor tiles that center O and given the theta is the angle. Given the perimeter of the floor tiles is 39 meter. Perimeter of this is the floor tile and they already tell perimeter வந்து 39. Calculate the area pula. This type of question can come out easily. Okay, you see the radius is 14. So we need to know what is the theta here. Baru kita boleh kira area of this sector. Okay, now the information that given to us is perimeter வந்து 39 centimeter. Okay, you see here perimeter of the floor tile is 39 centimeter, right? So perimeter means what? This 14, this 14. Okay, 14 plus 14. Yang ini kita tak tahu. Yang ini length of arc. Macam mana kita kira? Theta over 360 times 2 times pi times the radius 14. So, kita pun buat benda yang sama lah. This 14 and this is the length of arc. Saya buat dalam satu kurungan. Multiply 2 pi, radius dia adalah 14. Okay, jawapan dia adalah 39. Okay, sekarang kita cuba settle dia. Cuba cari theta dulu. Okay, we try to find the theta. Okay, 14 and 14 is 28, right? Okay, we simplify little bit first. This one 28. This one, I think 7 and 14 we can cut. This one 1, this one 2. So theta over 360 multiply. Okay, ini semua kamu boleh darab. Betul tak? 2 darab 22 darab 2. Berapa? 2 darab 22 darab 2. 88. Okay. We simplified already, everything here equal to 39. This 28 bring to the opposite side. So theta over 360 times 88 equal to 39 minus 28. So 88 theta, okay, tak payahlah. 28. So yeah, it's actually 88 theta over 360. We can write like this, equal to 11. Okay, 88 times theta is 88 theta lah. So saya tulis ke atas ah. Okay, and then you find the theta lah slowly. 11 multiply 360, you get 88 theta. So 88 theta is how much? 11 times 360. 3960, and theta finally 3960 divided by 88. Sini darab, pergi sana bahagi ya, opposite. So you get 45 degree. Okay, finally you get the angle 45 degree. Okay, so when you get the angle ready, now you calculate the area of sector. Area of sector, or area of the sector is actually the tiles lah. Okay, 45 over 360 times pi r square. Okay, so 45 over 360 times pi 22 over 7 times radius 14 square. And then get your answer. Samira, tell me the answer.
Wait, sir.
Okay. Any part of the working you don't understand, let me know.
Sir, I'm
Yeah.
getting 77.
77 is correct answer. So 77, yang ni dia pakai sentimeter. Jadi tulislah sentimeter, kamu nak cari area kan? Square. Okay, so we take break 10 minutes for Samira's prayer. Others can try the next question lah while waiting to finish her prayers. Okay, 10 minutes rest.
Thanks, sir.
Okay, come. Thank you. All right, come. Let us continue with question number 3. Okay, we go a little bit fast. Okay, we have a sector here with the center O here. OP is equal to, OP is equal to PQ. OP dengan PQ same length. That is 5 cm lah. Alright. So if you want to consider the small sector, it is 5 centimeter is the radius. If you want to consider the big sector, that means ORQ, it will be 10 centimeter as your radius. Yeah. Arc length PS. Arc length, where is P? Arc length PS is 4 centimeter. Okay. Find the theta. Very simple. We just focus the small sector only first. Okay. For the small sector, the area of the arc length is given 4 centimeter, right? Okay, arc length எப்படி கிடைச்சிருக்கும்? மொத அதோட mathematic எழுதணும். So 22 over always start with theta over 360 times 2 times pi. Pi you use, they never tell you anything, use 22 over 7 lah. And the radius for the small sector is 5. And the answer is 4 centimeter. Jangan lupa tulis equal to 4. Then only you find the theta. Okay. So, what I will tell you is, okay, simplify this section. How to simplify this very lengthy linear equation. Okay. You see, this one all denominator. 360 is denominator. 7 is denominator. In your calculator, you should press like this. 2 is 2 over 1. Remember that. Numerator all one side. 2 times 22 over times 5. Numerator, and then divide sorry, 222, 5. Yeah, correct. And then divide 360 times 7. இப்படி பண்ணணும். This one all numerator, this one all denominator. Okay, you do like that to simplify it. So those who followed last year Form 2 lesson, I will teach you this one already. So this is how you simplify. 2 times 22 times 5, 220. And then divide, don't forget to put bracket, 360 times 7. So you try to get the fraction. Get the fraction. You will get 11 over 126 theta. Don't forget your theta because you are multiplying with theta also. So tulis sebelah dia saja. Okay, equal to 4. Okay, now you can simplify easily. Theta is equal to 11 over 126 is multiplying the theta. That's why we write beside. So when you go to the opposite side, it is dividing. Okay, dividing. So 4 times 126 divided by 11. So you're getting how much? Like 45 point something. 45.82 degree. Okay, ambil dua tempat sudah cukup. This is your angle. Okay, I hope everyone understand how I get 11 over 126. Samira, can you get how you know how I get 11 over 126?
Yes, sir.
All
I
right.
already get the answer.
All right, good. Okay, now part B, perimeter of the shaded region. Perimeter of the shaded region, we need to see. Okay, this one also 5, this one also 5. Remember that because radius dia 10 kan. Okay, this one we know already 4. So tinggal apa? Kita nak cari RQ sajalah. Okay, RQ, we find the RQ first. RQ is equal to, okay, take the angle here, 45.82 over 360 times 2 times pi times the radius. Radius bagi sektor yang besar adalah 10. Remember that. Okay, now calculate this. 45.82 divide 306. You also can apply the same thing that I teach you just now. You multiply all the numerator first. 45.82 darab 2 darab 22 darab 10. And then divide bracket 360 times 7. So I think you'll getting 8, right? 8.0000 to 8 lah. Okay, 8 centimeter. Okay, now sum up them. We want the perimeter of the shaded region. Okay, perimeter kamu tulis betul-betul dia punya jalan kerja dia. Okay, first let's say you start with P. PS campur SR campur RQ campur QP. You start and ending must be the same letter if it is enclosed area. So PS, we know it is 4. SR is 5. RQ, just now we found out 8. And QP is another 5. Okay, sum up this. 8, 4, 12, 12, 10, 22 centimeter. Okay, that was an easy question. Okay, now moving on to section B type question. Kalau dia tanya section B, dia mencabar sikit lah. Okay, like this. Section B, Mathematics SPM, we have 3 section, you know. Section A, the 4 mark, the easy type lah, like this. Kalau section B, dia akan soalan berangkai lah. Chain question. Chaining question lah. Okay, you need to find a lot of things and they will combine with a lot of things. Kalau section C, dia akan gabung dengan pelbagai chapter atau satu chapter dia akan tanya banyak benda. Itu section C. So it is not so easy, you know, your maths paper 2 during your form 4 or form 5. Okay, this is section B type. Let us try this question. No Shazwani planned to building a swimming pool in the backyard of a house. All the question you must expect it in a KBAT version lah, not a direct question like your section A. Okay. Diagram 1 below show the pool plan drawn by Noor Shazwani. This is the swimming pool, but we don't know which section is swimming pool now. Okay, they tell the overall is a swimming pool. The shaded area OKLM, the shaded area, show the shallow water level of the pool, while the pool area AOB is the deep water level. Yang ni semua shallow, dekat OAB tu kawasan yang dalam, deep water level. Given that OA is 15 centimeter, OM ratio OB is 3 to 2. Ini ratio not 3 cm or 2 cm. Okay. And calculate the perimeter of OKLM. Okay. So I think we try to settle the fraction part first. Okay, it is given that OM to OB is 3 to 2. Okay, this is a quadrant, right? Okay, it looked like a quadrant, but they never tell us. Okay. They should tell it is a quadrant. Okay, if here is 15 centimeter, OB also 15 centimeter what? Okay, OB also 15 centimeter. So how much will be the OM? Kita letak X. And then 3 ratio 2, 3 over 2 equal to X ratio 15. X over 15. Okay, and then try to cross multiply. We will get the answer. Okay, 15 times 3 equals to 2x. Okay, we cross multiply. So 45 is equal to 2x. So x equal to 22.5. That is the OM lah. OM is 22.5 centimeter. Okay, no more ratios. Okay, so this one is 22.5 centimeter. Alright, now what does the question ask you? Find the perimeter of the pool OKLM. OKLM. This one lah. Okay, the whole area perimeter. Okay, so we know this one is 90 degree. Okay, so this part is 90 degree, right? So dalam dia mesti 270 degree lah, because total circle is 360. Out of 360, here is 90, means here is 270. So part A, I put here, you take the 270 over 360 times 2. Times pi times the radius 22.5. Okay, how much is that, Vaishnavi? This one is just to calculate the what we call the arc, you know. This one is just arc, not yet perimeter. Yes, Vaishnavi?
Wait, sir. Calculating.
Okay.
So get ready.
Yes, Amash.
1485 over 14.
1485 over 14. Okay. Simplify the answer. Final answer ready now. So you
One,
try to.
106.07.
Okay, that's good. 106.07 centimeter. Okay. Or if you want to write 1061 over 14 centimeter, also correct. No problem. Okay. This is your final answer. Okay. Next question. We go to part B. The difference of arc length KLM and AB. So KLM kita dah tahu dia punya wait. Sorry. I made a mistake here. We just find the arc length, right? Sorry. We just find the arc length only, but not the perimeter yet. Okay. So perimeter adalah, okay, I start with O. OK plus KLM plus MO. My bad. Okay, OK is the radius, which is 22.5. KLM, just now we find out 1485 over 14. And MO is another 22.5. You need to sum up this. Okay, 45 plus 1485 divide 14. So you should be getting 151.07 centimeter saja. Atau kamu juga boleh tulis 151 1 over 14 centimeter. This is your final answer for your part A. Okay. Just now we just find the arc length only what. Okay. This is not final answer. Perimeter dia, you need to sum up everything. Okay. Now, for part B, Part B. Okay. This part I erase. Okay. Part B. Find the difference of arc length KLM and AB. Okay. KLM kita tahu dia punya length dia adalah 1485 over 14. Sekarang we need to find the length of arc AB. Okay, arc length AB. So this is a quadrant, so 90 degree, This is a quadrant, so 90 degree. So 90 over 360. They should actually mention in the question, it is a quadrant, Sometimes lack of information lah. 2 pi is 22 over 7. Radius is 15 already given. Okay. So when we do this, we will get the length of arc AB. So 90 times 2 times 22 times 15 divided by 360 times 7. So I'm getting 165 over 7. Sekarang dia tanya apa? Perbezaan, right? Just tolak je lah. So the difference equal to take 1485 over 14 minus 165 over 7. Use the fractional answer, much accurate. Kadang-kadang orang simplify this one, your final answer might be not so accurate. That's why I maintain in the fractional form first. Okay, this is the way to get the correct answer. Okay, now back to this one. Visalachi, what is the answer? Visalachi?
Oh, sorry, sir. My mic was muted.
Okay. What is the answer?
1 minute, sir. Calculating. Sir, almost 23.57, sir.
23.5. I get 82.5. 1485 divide 14 minus 165 over 7. Yeah, I'm getting 82.5. Try check it out, guys. And final question, shaded area. Shaded area means you take the whole sector minus the small sector inside. Okay, so the whole sector is it's actually 270 degree. Just now we calculate what 270 degree over 360 multiply pi multiply radius dia adalah 22.5. Remember that. This is the whole area minus the deep area. Deep area dia berapa? Kita ada 90 over 360 times pi times the radius is 15. For the small quadrant is 15. So 15 square. So now you try find the answer. It's advised you to settle bracket by bracket lah. Samira, help me to calculate this. The first
Okay,
bracket.
sir.
Okay.
One three three 6.5.
Did you square? You do one shot, everything, or the first bracket only?
First bracket only.
Did you square it?
I do again, sir.
Try. And the second bracket, Vaishnavi, ready with this?
Okay, sir.
1193.3.
You see the decimal is continuous, right, Samira? And this is not the final answer, right? So
Yes.
try to give in the pecanta aja, improper fraction. So 6 shift ABC. Try to press shift ABC. You get the what we call improper fraction. You should be getting something like this: 66825 over 56 minus
2475 over 14.
okay, let me check.
1475 over 14.
24.
2475 over 14.
Okay. Now kita guna kita punya calculator buat minus yang ni lah. Okay. So 66825 divide 56 minus 2475 over 14. So the final answer kamu bolehlah simplify, no problem. So 52 I get. 1016.52 centimeter square. Okay. Atau kalau kamu nak letak dalam fraction pun boleh juga. 1016.29/56 centimeter square also acceptable. No problem. Okay. Final answer. Okay. So that's all for the question 1. Now we move on to question number 2. Question number 2 is also another problem solving, guys. Nalla serious ah irupannunga. This type of question very important to be trained. Okay. Now you see, Uncle Ali has two type of garden as shown in diagram 2. We got ground A and ground B, tanah A dan tanah B. He want to lease the shaded land area to the local farmer. Oh, okay. I thought this one is angle. Rupa-rupanya adalah sector. Remember that it is a sector. Okay. The shaded area, he want to lease the shaded land area to the local farmer. The two shaded area have the same radius 7 meter. Maksudnya 7, 7. All the radius is 7 lah. This one 7, this one 7. Okay, like that. Okay, now Uncle Ali want to prove his tenant that both of the shaded part have the same area. Both of the shaded part has the same area. So shaded area. Okay, is Uncle Ali's statement is true? Please justify your answer in the form of calculation. Dia terus bagi 6 markah. Nampak tak? So this type of question you need to think properly first before you do. Okay? So this question require our polygon knowledge first. Polygon knowledge padi பார்த்தோம்னா, the first shape that you are seeing now is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle na நம்ம எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும் 60 degree, right? 60 degree. Okay? And if it is a rectangle or square, the vertex is 90 degree. We all know that. Okay? Let us see whether his statement is true or not. Okay? Kita tengok dia punya statement tu betul atau salah. Okay, for ground A. Ground A. Okay, ground A. Untuk ground A, kita ada sektor macam ni. Okay. Remember, this is 60 degree. This one 7 meter. Okay. Baik, apa yang kita nak prove? Kita nak prove apa tau? Shaded area bagi ground A is equal to shaded area for ground B. Okay. So, kita nak buktikan dia punya area adalah sama. So, we calculate for one shaded area here. Okay. So, dia punya formula, take your 60/360 times pi 22/7 times the radius 7 square. But this one for one area in the ground A. Ni tanah A, ni satu saja. Ada berapa? 3 kan? Jadi we multiply 3 in additional. We multiply 3, we got 3 areas. Okay. Now, how much is this? We calculate first. Okay. 60 times 22 times 7 square times 3 divided by 360 times 7. So I'm getting here 77. Okay. I'm getting here 77. Alright. For ground B. For ground B, kita ada quadrant lah. Okay, kita ada quadrant. Not like this. This is semicircle. Quadrant is like this. Almost like, okay. Quadrant, this one also 7 meter, but 90 degree, you know. Ada berapa tempat? 2 tempat, Okay. So 90 over 360 times pi times radius square. Ada berapa tempat? 2 tempat, untuk ground B. Jadi berapa yang kita dapat? We try to calculate 90 times 22 times 7 square times 2 divided by 360 times 7. Also, we get 77. So, what Mr. Ali told was true. Is Uncle Ali's statement is true? Answer that question. Uncle Ali's statement is true because in both ground, the total shaded region, shaded land is 77 centimeter, sorry, not centimeter, meter square. Kita dah bagi dia punya reasoning also and justify in the form of calculation. Okay? I don't think so the 6 mark is really berbaloi lah. Should be 5 mark like that, 4 mark like that. Okay, because very easy to prove what. Okay? So this is how you prove. Okay, please copy down the justifying statement. So இந்த மாதிரி நீங்க அழகா சிஸ்டமேட்டிக்கா calculation show பண்ணீங்கன்னா pemeriksa pun suka nak semak, kamu pun boleh faham. Okay? Okay. Quickly. Next question. Assume that land B have length and width 10 meter and 15 meter. Calculate the unshaded area. Okay. You want the unshaded area. Very simple. Okay. So, area of unshaded, unshaded land. Okay. Area of unshaded land. Very simple. Dia cakap panjang dia 10 meter. Lebar dia 15 meter. So, you take the whole rectangular area. You minus the area of shaded. Just now we found out what? 77 what? We already found at the previous question. Ground B or the total shaded area is 77 what? So just like that only. Terima murah hati dia. Okay. Jawapan yang kamu dapat adalah 73 meter square lah. Area is square. Meter square. Okay, this is the answer.
Done, sir.
Done, Very good. Okay, come. Let's move on to the next question. Question 3. The final question for the circle part. Okay, question 3. Okay, this one look little bit but okay. You see, diagram 3.1 show a Ferris wheel that has a radius 10 meter. Okay, they told us the radius was 10 meter. Okay. Ali rides ferry wheels with his brother. In 30 minutes, The Ferris wheel move in a circular motion distance 700 meter. In 1 hour, how many number of spin that a Ferris wheel will completed? Jangan kamu pandai-pandai cakap apa ni? 1400 meter yang tu jumlah jarak dia. Dia orang tanya how much circular, how many spin, how many rotation. Okay, this one rotation, 2 rotation, 3 rotation, 4 rotation, like that. The question is asking how many putaran lah dia buat. How many pusingan dia buat selepas 1 jam. Okay, now to solve this question, we need to understand from where we get 700 meter. Okay, what is mean by 700 meter? We need to know that. So before we do that, kita cari dulu kalau satu pusingan ni berapa dia punya meter dia. Okay, distance in one rotation, or we call circumference lah. Okay, we calculate the circumference first. Okay, one circumference is equal to 2 pi times the radius is 10. So we will get how much? Okay, 440 over 7 meter. Kalau dia cakap 700 meter, how much? How much spinning that he made? Okay, that was the question they are asking you. Okay, so kalau one circumference is 440 over 7 meter, kalau kamu dapat 700 meter, how many circumference? That is your question. Okay, so simple now. One circumference is 440 over 7 meter. How many circumference is 700 meter? We can use our infamous radius method, ratio method to calculate this. One circumference 440 over 7. Kalau X circumference 700. Kita tukar dalam bentuk ratio. Lepas tu kita buat solving. 1 over 440 over 7 ratio dengan X over 700. Okay, now cross multiply. Sorry, this one is equal. Cross multiply 700 equal to 440 over 7x. You must solve it very slowly. Here. Not slowly, I mean carefully. Okay. So 440 over 7, kat sebelah dia x maksudnya darab. Jadi datang sini dia bahagi. Okay, just use your calculator to tally the answer. 700 divide 440 over 7. Okay, dapat 11.136. Okay, lebih kurang 11.13 tu 11 pusingan lah. 10 spins. Spin, right, the word they use. 11 spins, sorry. Okay, baik. Yang itu untuk 700 meter for 30 minute. For now the question is asking after 1 hour. Jadi kamu darab 2 je lah. Darab 2 tu berapa? Okay, now you see we use same method to solve this. Okay, now we know that 30 minute is 11 spins. So 1 hour is 60 minute, right? 60 minute, how many spins? So you multiply 2 here. So here also you multiply 2. 11 times 2 equal to 22 spins. That is the answer. Okay, anything you don't understand, please voice out. You seem to be very quiet. I'm not sure you're following or not. Anything you don't follow, please ask question. Okay, so I'm getting the final answer 22 spins. So you don't get panic when you don't try to simplify the answer. That will be where with the problem. So I just maintain 440 over 7. You're still able to solve them. Don't worry.
Thanks, sir.
Done. Okay, very good. Now let us go into question B. Question B, diagram 3.2 show 5 circles that have same size, everything same size, arranged close to each other in a square. Ini bukan square, this is a rectangle. Okay, in a rectangle box lah. It's like not a quality question anymore. The square length, not square, again the rectangle. The rectangle length and width are 50 centimeter. Always remember, this is your length, this is your width. Your length is 50 centimeter, your width is 10 meter. Okay. Now calculate the radius of the circle. Radius of the circle, very simple. You can take the long way or the short way. The short way, okay, you see here, the total is 10 centimeter, right? Okay, the total is 10. This one is 10 centimeter. Sorry, 10 meter. Sorry, 10 centimeter. Okay, this one is 10 centimeter, right? But that one is diameter. So I get the diameter 10 centimeter. So radius is actually 10 divided by 2 lah. So 5 centimeter. Finish. Part 1. Okay. And then the part 2, calculate the unshaded region. Very simple this one. Okay, unshaded region. So how you calculate the area of unshaded region? Okay, you take the whole area, whole rectangle area minus 5 times circle area of circle. So number the whole rectangle area, the 5 circle area we minus, then we get the unshaded region. Okay, whole rectangle area is 50 multiplied by 10. 50 multiplied by 10, length times width, minus 5 times area of circle. Area of circle is pi, 22 over 7, times the radius is 5, just now we found out, and square it. Okay, then you should be getting the answer. So 50 times 10 is 500, minus how much is this one? 125 times 22 divide 7. Okay, let's see how much is this one. So I'm getting 107.14 lah, 14 centimeter square, or you also can give the answer in this way. Okay. Final answers. I highlight them.
Done, sir.
Okay. Bye. Oh, we got behind the space to answer all these things. All right. Now the circle topic is over. Now let us go to the topic, the infamous topic, straight line. Okay. Straight line, very, very important. Baik kamu punya modern maths ataupun dekat admaths kamu. Baik. Kalau tak tahu yang ni, banyak chapter yang kamu tak boleh buat di admaths kamu. Okay. Dalam admaths kamu. Okay. Baik. So you need to understand the basic. Kalau kamu lupa ke apa, baik kamu. Some may think got a lot of formula for this chapter. No, actually a few. Okay, the main formula. Okay, let us revise the formulas all. You rewrite here. First of all, you need to know how to find the gradient. Gradient kita ada formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Remember, your y-axis at the top, your x-axis at the bottom. Or, kalau kamu ada x-intercept dengan y-intercept, kamu juga boleh apply formula ini. Negative y-intercept over x-intercept. Ini to find the gradient. Okay, if you want to find the equation of straight line. Equation of straight line, kita ada 3 cara nak tulis. The basic one is y equal to mx plus c. Remember, your m is gradient. Okay. Your c equal to y-intercept. Okay, y-intercept. And number 2, you also can arrange the formula as this. Like this also can. Or intercept form also can. Ada 3 cara kita nak tulis formula dia. Equation dia. Okay. And then to find intersection of two straight line. Okay. We must carry out simultaneous equation. Please copy all these things. Don't take for granted. First skill, you need to know how to find the gradient. Second one, you need to know how to write equation of straight line. Third one, if you find the intersection. Intersection tu apa? Pertembungan atau persilangan. This one one line. This one one line. Okay, this one y1. This one y2. You want to find the intersection here. This is what we call intersection. Titik persilangan. Okay. And finally, Kalau dia cakap parallel, if two lines are parallel, they have the same gradient. They have the same gradient. Remember that. Okay, if two lines are parallel, they have the same gradient. Copy all these important things before we try out the questions. One more thing, here the A is x-intercept, your B is equal to y-intercept. Saya lupa nak cakap. Apa tu A, apa tu B.
Then writing, sir.
Alright, good. Okay, so let us try a few questions before we end today's class. Okay, now see this question. Before we attempting to do this question, இதை பார்த்தோன்னே நம்மளுக்கு தெரியணும். We need to clarify something whenever you see some diagram like this. This is your cutting your x-axis. So this is your x-intercept. This is your y-intercept. Okay. Now the question tell you. Diagram 1 show a straight line PQ with the equation. Okay, equation yang diberi adalah 3y equal to negative kx plus 24. Where k is a constant. Find the value of k. Okay. Dia tanya find the value of k. Alright. Now, we try to find out the equation solve first. Okay, we try to modify the equations first. Okay, the equation they gave to you is 3y equal to negative kx plus 24. Okay, we try to make it in a y equal to mx plus c form. Y equal to mx plus c form. So the problem is the y must be single. We have 3 here. So when 3 go there, okay, it divide 3 here, divide 3 here. Not just, you also can put overall divide 3, but I want it to be separate like this, so that you can see the things clearly. Negative k over 3x plus 24 over 3 is 8. Okay. Okay, I would like to explain this part. See, I just kumpul bahagian ini saja. One set. Negative k over 3. X tu saya tulis tepi masih darab jugalah. 24 divide 3 is 8. So here it's very clear. The gradient is this one. We try to compare. mx plus c. So we know the gradient is negative k over 3. Yeah? But the problem is they ask us to find what is the k value. Okay? And here, this equation, okay, if you see properly, 8 means what? Y-intercept, right? So that means is an y-intercept, that means P is equal to 8. Correct or not? P is equal to 8 because this is your y-intercept. So now, very simple our work ready. So the P is equal to 8. Okay. Now we try to find the gradient our own. You can use the y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, but I'm rather using the intercept form. Gradient is equal to negative y-intercept over x-intercept. Ini formula kan? Okay, letak negatif, y-intercept dia 8, x-intercept dia 4. Jadi gradient dia adalah negatif 2. Okay, di sini kita dapat gradient dia negatif 2. Dekat sini, negative k over 3. It's the same equation what? Same line what? So, here the gradient is negative 2. Here the gradient is negative k over 3. It's the same. So, put them equal. And then, negative 2 multiply 3 is equal to negative k. So, negative 6 equal to negative k. Negatif dengan negatif kamu potong lah. K equal to 6. Very good question lah this one. Okay. Okay, saya explain lagi sekali. Dengar betul-betul. Okay, first I get the equation right. 3y equal to negative kx plus 24. Kita selalu nak tukar dalam bentuk ni ya. Y equal to mx plus c. So that we know that this is our gradient. This is our y-intercept. Y-intercept dia dah bagi tahu 8 kan? Maksudnya P tu 8 lah. Okay. So from 8 and 4, we got y-intercept and x-intercept. Again, we can use our own formula to calculate the gradient. The gradient was negative 2. When we do in this form, it's negative k over 3. Dua-dua ni gradient lah. So equate them. When you equate them, you get k equal to 6. Okay. Ask question if you don't understand.
Sir,
Yeah.
I don't understand the last part. Negative 2 equals to k over 3.
Okay. So you see this part, from this equation, we know the gradient is negative KO3, right? And then from this graph, we also can find the gradient negative 2, right? Just equate them. Yang ni pun gradient. Samakan je lah.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay. It's actually the same thing only. This one
Okay.
what they gave us, this one what we find by ourselves. Ana rendume gradient, both also are gradient, so we equate them. So we get something like this, we solve, we get k equal to 6.
Okay, okay.
All right. Okay, I stop here first. Next week we will continue more about this straight line equation. You can see how it is not like normal line. They give you buildings all, something sometimes like that. Sometimes the like a peta. Okay, so we will see this on next week class. All right, I hand here. See you on next class. Take care. Bye, guys.
Okay,